Yep. Hi guys, welcome to Chakra Sessions. I'm Polly Jo Labbe. I'm your host today. We are here to talk about all of your ways to energetically connect with your guardian angels. And you may not think that has anything to do with your energy system, but the way we connect to our guides and our angels and our ancestors are all connected to how we move our energy and how we access our energy. So the more open we are in our whole energy field, the stronger of a connection we can have with the divine beings. Good morning, Robin. Nice to see you. Glad you could join us. I am so thrilled that we have this beautiful new platform on Be Live TV. Star Nations has really taken care of us and put us in a brand new direction, which feels really in sync with how we are meant to do our work and how we are meant to share our life purpose. And one of the amazing things is that doing this one little shift allowed us to access like almost 4 times as many viewers as we had been having on Blog Talk Radio. So we're making 4 times the impact just by being brave enough to come to you live on Be Live TV. How cool is that? So thanks for joining me now. And if you're listening to the recording, thanks for listening. So we are talking today in our chakra sessions about accessing your guardian angel. There are more than one angel that you work with, that you're connected with. And if you are light workers, you have a healing angel, you may have joy guides. So don't think that there's just one. But in general, we know that there is sort of like a bodyguard, and that's what we tend to refer to as our guardian angel. Unfortunately, they're not really a bodyguard. They're sort of there with you, observing. They will keep you out of extreme harm's way if you're not meant to be in it. But they don't have any free will on helping you unless you ask them for it. So this is all about asking for what you need. At our school this past weekend at Trinity School of Mystical Energy Healing, we discussed how to ask for your needs to be met. And believe it or not, that's quite a hot topic because many people don't even know how to ask, have never been allowed to ask. So what a gentle way to begin, because your guardian angel has nobody to assist but you. So asking them for what you need is their whole job. So when we open up our energy and allow that to flow, then they can call in, our guardian angel can call in other divine energy to help us out as well. So they can kind of call in the reinforcements and call in the team to help us. And the same thing works when we connect with the divine. When we call in the divine and ask for assistance, it can come in any fashion that you want. But your guardian angel is always working with you in particular. They're not multitasking like some other angels are. So you can really take solace in the fact that there's always someone there to guide you and to help you. And most of us connect with our guardian angel through our heart, but not everybody. Some of us connect through our third eye or in a spot in the back of the head, kind of at the base of the skull. I like to call that, the aha point. That's how it's been referred to by some people. And it's like that inner light bulb where all of a sudden you have a bright idea and you see the light bulb ahead, that is where a connection can occur. There are also places where you can connect through the crown and whatnot. So, hi Neshi, how are you doing? Really glad to see you. So, you are just really able to connect in a multitude of ways, and we are going to open up our channels and see how you connect with your guardian angel, and then allow you to do some more interacting. So maybe as we move into this holiday season, maybe you can have a little more divine guidance on how to navigate the holidays, navigate your family events if those are stressful or difficult for you. Showing you a way to walk with grace through that type of stress, because many of us have particular relatives that we have a hard time with or that we avoid altogether. And so this is a way for us to kind of have that angelic energy flowing through our back and allowing us to kind of move forward and move in sync. So, all right, we're going to try to get grounded. Yeah. And I like to have my feet and my legs uncrossed to the best of my ability. And if you are laying down, really connect with Mother Earth. But take a couple of deep breaths. Yeah. And those of you who don't know already, I make noises to clear the energy. Can sound like burping. It can sound like hawks. It can sound like coughing or yawning as well. So just take a few cleansing breaths and really come into the moment. Yeah. Releasing any stress, any worry, any anxiety. Yeah. And we're going to create a sacred space around you and around us. So we're asking the divine to surround and protect us in love and light as we do this healing meditation. And that healing be for the good of all and harm to none. That includes ourselves. Yeah. And we're going to invite in our angels, in particular, our guardian angel, and any other angels, really opening up the angelic realm around you so that you feel it more easily. You sense it through your knowing or your hearing. Your ears may begin to buzz, and that's normal. Yeah. And you can also call in the divine however you perceive it. God, Goddess, Creator, Great Spirit, Universe. To gently assist in you connecting with your guardian angel. Yeah. And maybe there are some teachers or masters or ancestors who would like to guide you as well, and they are welcome. All divine beings of the highest vibration available to us are welcome. Yeah. And I personally would like to invite in the Great Council as well. Yeah. So you may feel the energy around you, or it may be pressing on your head or parts of your body. And I spoke before of permission. So for the angels to work with us, we need to grant them permission. So give them permission to connect with you through this healing. Duh. And so first the energy is going to connect through your crown, through your divine access point. And just imagine it as a beautiful flower opening up. It may be like a bud, and it's going to come into full bloom to allow the energy to come through. And then you may sense it in your awareness, in your third eye. Yeah. So in that space, just allow it to gently open and expand as well. Opening the flower of the chakra. You may feel or sense the angels around you now, more clearly, more fully. Yeah. And you want to open up your ears so that you can receive their messages and any other messages from the other side, from the divine beings. And also open up the channel for you to hear more clearly what people are truly saying or trying to say when they're in communication with you. Yeah. And gently feel the energy as it comes down your throat, clearing your authentic truth, opening the pathways for asking what you need. Feeling the support in the back of your neck so that you're not straining and pushing the words out, but gently speaking them from a very beautiful flowing place. Ah. And then we're going to feel the energy as it gently moves over our shoulders, massaging off the stresses that we carry, the weight of the world that we carry, allowing us to access the lightness and the beauty of the angels. Yeah. You may sense their wings behind you, or you may sense the gentle clearing of those burdens, those stresses, and those worries off your shoulders, off your neck. Yeah. And allow that divine energy to move into your lungs and your heart so that you can breathe with the fullness of the divine. Yeah. Allowing your higher self to come in and anchor in your heart so that you can speak openly and freely from a place of unconditional love. Yeah. And also allowing your inner child to feel surrounded and supported by the angels as well. So they can release any stress or nervousness they may be feeling as well. Yeah. Yeah. And with each breath, just imagine your rib cage is expanding to hold more breath, more love, more light. Yeah. Giving more space in between each vertebrae so your whole spine can move gently and easily. Yeah. As we clear out our belly, we clear out all the worry and that piece of us that doesn't always feel like we deserve to ask for help from the divine. Like maybe we would be a bother if we asked. That is so not in the divine truth. So let's just gently pull that and release that. Yeah. Knowing it as our divine right to be able to speak freely with the divine. Yeah. With our angels and with other people. Releasing any resentment we may be hanging on to. People who told us differently. Yeah. And there's no guilt or shame in that. It's just they were unaware as well. Yeah. And filling in all our reproductive organs with the divine creative juices, the divine creative flow. For our angels tap into that energy, that beautiful swishy water energy, allowing us to create the life we want to have, we need to have, we wish to have. Yeah. They tap into that part of our energy to assist us. So clearing and cleaning that up to make room. Yeah. Give space for many magical things to happen and appear in your and our lifetime. Yeah. And allowing the water to also flow through the hip sockets, through the hips as they begin their journey down your legs. Knowing that the hips are a place where the energy may clog, get stuck. So we're asking for a divine Drano to take out all those clogs and muckiness and allow the water to flow freely down through our legs into the deepest roots that we can imagine. These thick, juicy roots that go through all of the layers of the earth. So it's through your floors and foundations and through rock and earth and crystal, through bones and even past ancient civilizations. The roots can grow deep and wide and really anchor you like the beautiful divine tree that you are, the tree of life that you are. And we ask Grandmother Earth to really fill those roots up so that we can continue to feed and nurture ourselves with that divine energy. And as we do that, we are going to bring our focus back to our heart chakra. And imagine you are standing in the midst of your heart chakra. The 4 chambers around you like doorways. And one of the doorways will guide you to your guardian angel. You may sense that it is glowing with angelic light. It may have a picture of an angel on the doorway. And you are going to move toward that chamber in your heart, toward that doorway. And ask to be guided to where your guardian angel resides within your physical body. So as you begin to walk, you may not know where you are going. Simply follow the guardian angel to where it is located within you. So for some of you, it will stay right in the heart. For others, it will be in the throat or the ear, the top of the head, maybe in the back of your spine near your heart. Yeah. And send unconditional love to your guardian angel so you are activating that cord between you. And in the activation, you may now feel more strongly where your communication takes place from. Yeah. And if not, there's no worries. It may come to you at another time in your sleep. Yeah. Now take a moment to ask your guardian angel either their name or how they communicate with you. Yeah. 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 And take a moment to ask for something that you need right now. Don't worry about if it's petty or silly. Just simply ask for something you need right now. Yeah. And ask your guardian angel to help you with it. And if they are unable to do it by themselves, could they have some other divine helpers assist you as well? Yeah. Yeah. You can ask for a hug or a pat on the head or something that you can sense in your physical body of your guardian angel connecting. It also will allow you to feel it in your energy as well. Yeah. 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 And remember that your guardian angel is specifically for you. So asking for world peace is not something your guardian angel is assigned to do. But you could ask for inner peace, reassurance. You can ask for help with a job or money, your health. All of those things will flow through the angelic realm as well. And now take a moment of gratitude for the divine that has been present for this meditation, for this healing. Really open and expand your heart chakra to hold all of that unconditional love. Because the more we love ourselves, the more we can share love with others. And that's part of our purpose today. Then take a couple of deep breaths and allow the extra angelic energy, the divine energy, to flow down through you into the floor to help bring healing to Grandmother Earth. Love to take these extra opportunities to send her healing, joy, and love. She works very hard to support us. It's good to be in an even energy exchange with Grandmother Earth so that her needs are met as well as ours. And then take a couple of deep breaths, and as you do, slowly begin to dissolve your meditation. Allow yourselves to come back into the room, into yourselves, into your awareness. Yay, good job. I could feel the sort of energy, peace kind of coming over those who are connected. And even if you're not connected in this moment, right, while we're doing it live, the vibration goes outwards. And so the peace descends upon those who are listening later as well. That's what's so sweet about doing vibrational healing. It carries outward through time and through space. So we're in the intention of healing in the now, but it is the now of whenever you're connected to this show. So I could watch it 5 hours from now and receive the healing again, but it would be completely different. It'll be for myself in that time frame. So that's what's really cool about doing this kind of work. Hi, Neshi. Didn't get to say hi to you before we headed into our meditation. Always nice to have Neshi in the house. She's been my kind of co-pilot for the last month as we've done the Be Live launch, and she's supporting my beautiful Diane, who sort of got thrown into helping me, and is here being a good old trooper as we produce our own show. So I hope that worked for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. One of the things that happens with connecting with your guardian angel is angels tend to give us symbols, and they do things in a symbolic way. So when they communicate with us, some of us don't hear them very quickly or hear them easily, but they might do things like show you feathers or pennies or dragonflies or birds, any animals. They may communicate through that or through music. And I had a really strong conversation. Nice job. Thanks, Margaret. Glad you made it even a little late, but boy, doesn't it feel good. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Neshi, for saying that Diana's doing a great job. She's kind of blushing. It's cute. So yeah, the angels will sometimes come to you in different ways. And they understand that not all of us can hear, so they will give us visual representation. When I am worried about if I'm walking the right path at the moment, and it could be literally like in the woods, am I on the right path? There will always be, for me, a white feather that shows me that I'm heading on the right path. I had that when I was walking the beaches probably about a few weeks ago after my uncle's funeral. And I was walking in one direction and I turned to go back and I felt this pulling in my back, like there was a cord pulling me back. And so I turned around and there was a feather and another feather going in the other direction. So I turned myself around and I went the other direction. And because of it, I found a beautiful piece of driftwood that I didn't know was there. But they're like, nope, you got to go a little farther. And I just listened to that. And so they didn't speak, turn around. It was a pulling sensation for me. But there's been a lot of communication through music lately. And so much so that when I went onto iTunes on Friday to download some music to play in my school, songs were popping up that I never heard of, and I couldn't click off them unless I bought it. And it ended up being the absolute perfect playlist for how everybody was feeling, what everybody needed that weekend, what I needed a lot of. So, and people are like, oh, this should be your new anthem, some of the songs that we're playing. So it really, I didn't go into a space of, oh, it was the computer glitching. It just felt very divinely guided. And I thank my angels for creating that list because it was exactly what we needed to do. And we ended up doing a lot more dancing over the weekend because we needed to move a lot of energy that was clearing, and it was unexpected. So pay attention to the different signs and signals that you may receive. And, your guardian angel, there's times when people like trip and fall and they're like, why didn't my guardian angel stop me or help me? Or, because sometimes you needed to fall. I call those, cosmic 2x4s. Things happen to us for a reason. And sometimes we need to stop to be able to absorb the lesson. And your guardian angel is not going to step in when that occurs. The guardian angels will step in when you're not meant to have that fall happen. And we've all had experiences, I'm sure, where your guardian angel has stepped in unknowingly. You got out of a car accident or you got stuck behind somebody really, really slow. We had a beautiful belly dancing teacher on Saturday, who's very, very gifted in other things. And she kept getting stuck behind people going too slow. And she was trying to be patient. And she was like, there's a reason I have to go slow. And she got to this one spot, and a car accident had just happened with the tractor trailer. And had she been going along, she would have been in the midst of that accident. So her guardian angel slowed her down by putting somebody in front of her. Had she been going this speed, she would have been right in it, and instead was able to avoid it and be fine. So sometimes that's more what they do, where they divert you or take you down a different road, or your GPS sends you in some funky direction. Might be your guardian angel making sure you avoid traffic or an accident or potholes or something that your car can't take. So really try to be in tune. Use this type of meditation often if you feel disconnected from your angels, like you're not communicating very well. You don't have to know exactly where it is in your chakra system to be able to connect. You can just close your eyes and really clear your energy as much as you know how to, and ask for what you need, and ask to be connected, and ask for ways that they can show you signs. And if they're giving you signs that are unclear, ask for more. You know, it's kind of like when you have a teacher at school and you give them a response, they're like, give me more details on that. So that is a really good thing to check into. I'm going to check into who's calling my business phone right while we're talking about guardian angels, because it's very gently ringing in the background. And that always has meaning, that the person is calling right when we're on this particular subject. You know, and who knows, it might be my guardian angel calling through that other person. You never, ever know. So we've got about 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to tap into a couple of the other heavy hitting angels because they are really good at helping you with your chakras. Archangel Metatron is the big guy who really wants to come in. He likes to be talked about. He really helps with your hara line. Your hara line is the center column of your energy. It holds all of your chakras together, and he is the primo guy for grounding you, and he's the guy so he helps connect you to the earth energy. He helps to connect you to the divine energy, and he also helps you to open up your ability to connect in general. Even with your angels, with your guides, with the divine, it's an imagination. You have your hara line might look like a straw, and then you want it to get a little bit wider so that you can receive more information. So then you can imagine it being more like a garden hose. And then maybe you have one that's a garden hose, and maybe it needs to look more like the width of a Coke can. And then maybe once you've gotten that, it's like the width of, a gallon jug. And you just gently increase it so that more and more energy comes through, more and more energy flows. But Metatron, because he was a human before he became an angel, he understands the struggles that we go through. So keeping us grounded in the earth energy while we're connected to the divine energy and then expanding really helps with your connections. The other one who obviously wanted to be spoken about today, if you were listening to Denise's show earlier, Ariel came up for me earlier as my card. And Ariel has this really gentle energy that also helps connect with Grandmother Earth. So, we were doing earth healing a little bit while we were doing our own connecting to our guardian angels. So you can use Ariel when you want to be guided about your trees or your flower garden or your animals in your house. She is one who can help you connect to their energy, how to use your energy to help them. She is just this great energy flow about that. So I really love to use her. She also has a very gentle heart energy that helps if there's some inner child energy that needs repairing within you. Because sometimes, you know, when our inner child feels like it hasn't been taken care of, it's the inner child that believes that we're not connected or that our angel isn't around us anymore. So really kind of giving them nurturing support. She's very good at helping us with that particular energy because she's got quite a bit of juice for that. So I love using her as well. And I know many of you use Archangel Michael. He is one of my favorite dudes out there. He has a lot more to do with actual protection. And is ready to go to battle for you, with you, when you need it. So he's somebody who you would call on if you had a major illness to help you battle the illness, or when you're feeling a little unsafe. He's a very strong protector. He does work strongly with your guardian angel. And, you know, if you feel like you need some extra juice or you're heading into something that makes you feel unsteady, he is perfect for calling in for that. And lately it's been interesting because when I sense his energy around people for that particular thing, there's a lot going on the planet. So he has a lot of people who are calling on him, and he is available to all of us. He has that infinite possibility. But remember that he's not the only angel you can call on. I'm getting a very strong message about that. Make sure that, you know, you call in all your, call them all in. That way, whoever is strongest or most set for the job can help you out. And Archangel Raphael is, of course, really good to call on for any healing work, deep healing work, emotional, physical, or spiritual. And he has a very gentle energy. So many people feel very comfortable with him. He can work with your guardian angel, especially if you feel like you need protection while you are going through a healing crisis of some sort. So, you know, recently had a major emotional upheaval. And so having his energy to come in and kind of surround me in a healing bubble while my guardian angel kind of watched over me, that was really helpful. It let my inner child calm down. It let me feel safe in that energy and really allowed me to kind of move through that in a different space. The other energy that's really popular to call on, well, maybe not really popular, but is Gabrielle. And I connect with Archangel Gabrielle through music. So when I am getting musical messages through my radio or through Pandora or whatever version of radio you have these days, that's who's communicating with me more often than my guardian angel. My guardian angel is more of a little gentle nudger. The archangels are more, you know, like the foot in your fanny, pushing you in the right direction when you need to. And he has really been there for people who need to open up their throat chakra, need to open up their truth and their voice. So he's all about really opening and expanding that part of your personal communication and your truth. So you can call on him when maybe you even just have a speaking engagement that you've got to get up and speak in front of people and you're uncomfortable. You can call him in to help you flow freely and easily. And then you can have your guardian angel have your back so that you feel supported. So you can see how, you don't need to call in just one angel to help you, but your guardian angel is with you no matter what. And we all have one. There have been people who have said to me, I think I lost my guardian angel. You don't lose your guardian angel. You just may not realize how to communicate with them. And sometimes when we go into severe trauma or severe stress, we ask for them not to communicate with us. We don't realize we've asked for it. But I know a lot of psychics who at some point are like, I don't want to see or hear anything anymore. And that means your guardian angel too. So if you feel like you haven't been accessing them, that may be something that you can look into to see whether or not you've done that or not. So as we go into this holiday season, you're never alone. I mean, you hear that all the time from hundreds of people. I love there's a song recently that's out. I can't think of who it's by. But the sentiment is just because you're alone doesn't mean you have to be lonely. And you're not actually ever alone. So the lonely feeling that you have is the feeling of disconnect from yourself, from your divine sense of being and who you are. And so get around some other people who can remind you who you are and what an awesome person you are. What would happen if we all went onto Facebook and we just said beautiful things to each other? Like, hey, I love you. I love your sense of style and your haircut and your laugh. And every time I think of you, you make my heart fill up. And we just said that to something like that to every single friend we have on Facebook. Can you imagine what would happen? It would be filled with all this like love and no more, crankiness. Not that we don't have crankiness and need to get it out, but I think there's some people out there who get addicted to the cranky. So they kind of rev it up and try to create more drama, because that's how it rides in the chakra system. It rides in the system like an addiction. So how about we call our energy back and we talk to our guardian angels and ask them to walk with us so that we can feel like we're always loved and supported, and call in whatever divine energy you need and really call that out in the people around you too, so that they feel like a divine being and that they're walking around in that way. And then we could all kind of create some big change. Wouldn't that be cool? So I wanted to let the people know, those of you who are on the East Coast, there is a huge healing expo happening this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. It's in Marlborough. It's the Spirit of Change Expo. And that expo is, there's about 10,000 people who go through. I think there's about 500 vendors who are there doing healing, different types of healing and health and wellness things. We will be there, Trinity School of Mystical Energy Healing and Trinity Healing Sanctuary. We will be giving free healings all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Our record so far is 200 healings in one weekend. I would love to beat that. We have more people and more help this time. We will also have our chakra blends there for those of you who need healing remedies or assistance in supporting your personal health or your emotional health. And we'll have some people that will help guide you on that. And we're also having information about our school, because maybe it is time for you to step into your life purpose and you need some help clearing out the clutter so you can actually do that. So that would be cool. Oh, thank you, Denise. I really appreciate that. You know, us girls got to stick together. We are working on a whole new way to set this up. So, you know, please join us if you are around, because we just have such a great time. You get to meet my students and myself in person, and we would love to have you. Plus, who can pass up free healing? And it's hands-on. We go straight down the body. And we are just here to be in service, and that's like helps put all of us in our joy. So if you guys get a chance and you're out this way, you know, come visit us this weekend. Next week on Chakra Sessions, I will be in Maine. So we're going to really, really cross fingers that we can make all of the logistics work with the internet there. Because I will be gone for a few days, but it is my intention to be able to do this cleanly and clearly. So if you don't see my lovely face next week, it's because I may not be close enough to amazing internet like I am right now. So let me see if anybody has any questions. You're free to type them in. And if not, then what I'd love to do is just take a couple deep breaths and see if we can move a little more of that change energy out of our body. Not go into a full meditation, but so just take a deep breath. And really allow the energy to flow down your legs and into the floor. Yeah. 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 And one of the things that just sort of came in clearly too is if you're attempting to connect with your angels of any kind, your guardian angel, your archangels, frankincense and myrrh are the two best oils or incenses to use for that. They're so connected through the Bible and through ancient scripture that they're very powerful for that. Sometimes there are a couple that call for sandalwood or cedarwood as well, and those work lovely. So, you know, that's another thing that you can try is to burn the incense or burn the oils, or, you know, put them on your body and ask them to, the oils to allow you to open your angelic connection, because maybe that's what you need, because some of us could use a little boost on that. So I am just going to quickly type in our website for our TrinityHealingSanctuaries.com. That's us. That's where you can find a lot of information about our whole building, our whole center. And we have our blends that we create. And we do custom blends as well with the essential oils if you need them. And then if you're interested in our school is Trinity mystical. Took me a minute. Mystical energy. .com. That is all the information about our school, Trinity. Trinity School of Mystical Energy Healing. You can find us on Facebook as well. And our school, we train and certify healers, but we're also really geared toward clearing the energy that you need to clear to attune to your life purpose. So it's all about attuning to the vibration of you. And so if that's something that you might be interested in, or you know somebody who is, feel free to contact us as well. I just want to give a big shout out to Star Nations. You guys are amazing. It's been exciting to be doing the show, and a little stressful, pushing us outside of our comfort zone. And writing for the magazine has been just a huge blessing. It is really forcing me to focus. There you go. Forcing me to focus on my writing and not being in resistance to that, because there's a lot of information to share with you, and that is part of my purpose. I just had some personal blocks to get through over actually writing, but those are going away slowly and surely. And I want to thank Denise and Yvette Neshi for really pushing me in that direction, and sort of that foot on the fanny that the universe tries to give us from time to time. There is not a link between the websites, no. Sorry, Margaret. We are working on that. I had one person working on our website, and then somebody else had to take it over, and now we probably need a third person. So we've been in that. The more I change, this is the reality. The more I upgrade, the more I need to upgrade the people who work for me. Nashi, there's some people I wish I could reach through the screen and pinch their cheeks and give them a smush, and Nashi is definitely one of those. So is Denise. So yes, we will put the first one up again. It's www.Trinity Healing Sanctuaries, and that's plural. That's where our healing blends and stuff are located. We are trying to connect a link between the two, but at the moment that possibility seems to be offline. But that is all about our blends and all about our healing space here and what we do here. And I really look forward to seeing. Oh, thanks, Neshi, for posting it as well. I really look forward to seeing you guys next week. I believe, I am fairly certain that the topic is about awakening your inner goddess, because that has been coming up left and right and left and right. So we'll be tapping into your inner goddess, which is really accessing your divine feminine. That is half of the energy of your energy body. And if you are not opening that one, you are really living half your life. So how about we open that up for you guys next week? So we are going to say goodbye and let you know that I can't wait to see you next week. And if you don't see my face, you just hear me, then that's just because of the internet, not because of my spirit doesn't want to be with you. So I can't wait to see you guys again. So have a great day and a great week, and get out there and shine your light. Bye, guys.